Shwa. What's up, everybody? It's your main man, Betta, back here and again, Commissioner Ben. And welcome back to the Nacho Mama's Fantasy Football League, Volume 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got the Week 6 Power Rankings coming at you here via YouTube. We're going to just get right on into it. Sprite.
Sprite. Ha.
Okay, yeah, well, 12th place team. 12th place team in this year's rankings is kicking it with Young Ho. That's right. Samuel's team, he had a rough go of it. He scored about less than 50 points, and he got 2.4 points combined between James Conner, who I don't think he played, Cortland Sutton, and Elijah Moore. So, not a whole lot going on there. He takes on grand Salami time in what may become a must-win for our dear friend. So we move on to the 11th place team. 11th place team in these here rankings is it's Chateau Ghost of Bongtown. That's right, it's Andrew's team. Houston, we have a problem in Bongtown. That's my notes. My notes up there. I could say a lot of blah, blah, blah. I just think that our buddy Andrew's a little bit snake bit. Well, he got bit by the snake, meaning he is his players like Keenan Allen and Jonathan Taylor, Dak, even Randall Cobb now is injured. So Marvin Jones too. So yeah, it's basically everybody. What can you do? Well, my notes here say Andrew's Ninja Magic is going on a trip to the winery this week in what I can only imagine is going to be a redemption story worth it all. So 11th place team goes to Bongtown. We'll move on to the 10th place team. 10th place team in these here rankings is literally the Packers running back room. Tanner's team. Tanner got smacked up, bitched up by the winery this week. That was my notes for his team, is that he got smacked up, bitched up. Not the outcome that either of us were expecting, but it is what it is. I'll say again, when by the grace of God, what is Russell Wilson? What's his problem? I don't know what Tanner's going to do, but he takes on Team Robs this week, and I know, as always, he is out for blood and redemption. So we move on to the 9th place team, and the 9th place team in these here rankings is Team Robs. Team Robs, he's Stephon Diggs kind of carried the team, and even though there was a lackluster performances by people like Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf, obviously a win's a win. Evan takes on Tanner, and so I'm curious to see what happens between these two teams here. Next, we'll have the 8th place team. The 8th place team in these here rankings is Betta with Chedda. That's right, it's Ben's team. He got the victory. And even though a guy like Josh Kelly didn't really do anything for him, it didn't matter anyway. And this was Derrick Henry on a bye week So, to get a win there, that's like an extra win, like a win and a half. What can we say? He got, like 80 something points. It's not that great, but he won. So there you go. We'll move on to the seventh place team. The seventh place team in these here rankings it's Chateau St. Bargles Winery. That's the name. That's the name of the team. Did okay this week. Kind of a surprising turn of events. I mean, it really is just if Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase can connect, then I'm going to have a pretty good time. That being said, this week it is bittersweet because Hollywood Brown he's probably done for the year. Carson Wentz is going to be out for a while, so what does that mean for people like Terry McLaurin and Curtis Samuel? I traded away Michael Thomas, who's going to be coming back to a very pass-friendly situation. So we'll see what happens. But seventh place team, that's me for now. We'll move on to the sixth place team. And the sixth place team in these here rankings is Grand Salami time. That's right. It's Katie's team. Jalen Hurts, Christian McCaffrey, these players showed up. And we are seeing that Gabe Davis of the Buffalo Bills is actually, putting up some really great numbers. So, sky's the limit for this team, I think. And although they're 3-3 like a lot of other teams, and although they only got 88 points and they're, going down 2 slots, I think that Katie's team is still right on the cusp of being a really good one in the group here. We'll move on to the fifth place team, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. And it is, of course,
Master
Cook. Master Cook. Allen is going to stay at the 5 spot because he could not or would not slay the dragon. My notes are, all he needed was to play Deion Jackson or Chase Claypool instead of Jeff Wilson or J.K. Dobbins. Any beautiful mind, any combination of those things, that's all. Then he would have won. So it's always nice to know that you could have won. Anyway, fourth place team. Fourth place team is Team Diaper Funds. That's right. It's Corey's team. What can we say about Corey's team? This is the second straight week where he scored the most points of anybody. So there's that. You got to give him a little clap for the team that did the most points. Josh Allen scores 32. His running backs combined for over 50. He's got the world by the balls when you put up points like a dat. So, takes on Master Cop in a battle of the 3-3s. And, who's going to win? I don't know who's going to win. We're going to find out who's going to win later. Next, we go to the third place team. The third place team is, can you hear it? Can you smell it? It's O-Side Veda Go. That's right. It's Darren's team. Down a slot. He was defeated by the hands of Team Robs. But, Devontae Adams on a bye week. That's one of his main guys. Kyler Murray is just not looking good. Tyler Lockett, he's kind of a hot and cold kind of guy. He didn't have a really great game. So, he takes on Michael's team, the Limp Biscuits. That's a real battle of the best teams here. So, a great opportunity to make a statement in week 7. Yeah, okay. So, we'll move on to the second place team. The second place team in these here rankings is, it's the Fancy Lads. It's the Fancy Lads. It happens to be Whitney's team. They got the win. What can we say? Patrick Mahomes, Justin Jefferson, A.J. Brown, T.J. Hawkinson. You know, all those guys are good. But you know who's real good? You know who's real good? It's a guy by the name of Kenneth Walker, the third one. The unanimous All-American Seattle Seahawk rookie running back. Selected in the whatever round he was selected in. Anyway, Whitney got him in the 9th round of our draft, by the way. The 9th round. He's now going to be the lead back for the foreseeable future. It's going to be about 10 games. No, the rest of the fantasy season. So there you are. Good for you, Whitney. We'll move on to the first place team. We know who it is. You know them. You love them. It's Limp Biscuits. Limp Biscuits is the only 5-1 team. He got about 105 points, and his quarterback and Garrett Wilson combined for like 9 points. I don't know. So not a whole lot of points, but just enough. A win's a win, and he's going to stay at the top spot. That's it. That's the rankings for this one, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in another time when I do another one. And hope that everything in your life and world is full of many splendor, as Sir Michael Caine would say. Oh no. Goodbye.